A Kensington Palace spokesperson has said the Prince and Princess of Wales have been deeply concerned by the continued revelations.
Prince Andrew's infamous interview in which he tried and spectacularly failed to defend his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein.
Kate Middleton, once seen as just another royal newcomer, has now become the pillar holding the royal family together in the wake of Prince Andrew's catastrophic scandal. What began as a life of grace and royal duties, set in luxury and tradition, quickly turned to crisis management as the monarchy faced accusations, legal battles, and public outcry. But in this storm, Kate emerged as the calming force, steering the family through turmoil and ensuring its survival. How did she do it? This is her story of resilience, leadership, and unwavering commitment to the monarchy. The unlikely hero, leading the royal family through the storm of scandal. The true surprise in this situation isn't just the chaos caused by Prince Andrew's scandal, but the way Kate Middleton has stepped in, providing the stability the royal family desperately needed. As Prince Andrew's ties to Jeffrey Epstein cast a dark shadow over the monarchy, many wondered how the family would recover. But Kate's response has been nothing short of impressive. She took charge in a moment of crisis, offering a sense of calm and leadership when it seemed like things might spiral out of control. Her ability to step up and lead with grace and strength has not only helped stabilize the monarchy, but also given hope for its future. For years, Kate Middleton was often seen in a supportive role, standing by her husband, Prince William, as they carried out their royal responsibilities. However, in this time of crisis, Kate's true strength has shown through in a way no one expected.
And how long has it been in the family for?
Far from simply staying in the background, she has stepped up, facing the crisis with incredible calm and grace. What's more, she has shown the world that she's not just a figurehead, but someone with real leadership ability. In one of the most difficult times the royal family has faced in years, Kate has proven she can rise to the occasion and guide them forward. Despite the scandal's dark clouds and the intense media scrutiny surrounding Andrew, Kate has managed to keep the monarchy's image intact. She's become a symbol of stability, someone who can handle the pressure and keep things steady when everything else seems to be falling apart. Her calm demeanor, combined with her deep sense of responsibility, makes her more than just a figurehead. She has shown the world that she is not just a princess, but someone with a strong sense of duty, a woman ready to take action when the stakes are at their highest. What's even more impressive is how she has managed to do this without being drawn into the drama or playing into the negative narratives surrounding Andrew. Instead of shying away from the mess, Kate has taken control of the situation in the most graceful way possible, through careful public appearances, strategic messaging, and an unwavering focus on family unity. She successfully steered the royal family through the storm. In a time when the royal family was being questioned, scrutinized, and criticized by the media, Kate's actions have spoken louder than words. She's shown the world that the royal family still has someone who can lead with strength, grace, and clarity, offering a beacon of hope for the future. Her leadership hasn't just helped weather the storm, but has also reminded everyone that the monarchy's legacy of stability can survive and even thrive despite the chaos that surrounds it. Through it all, Kate Middleton has truly proved herself as the royal family's secret weapon in times of crisis. Kate did everything she could to salvage the royal family's honorable image after Andrew's scandal. But how deep was the damage caused by Andrew's actions? And how consistently has Kate worked to restore the monarchy's image during these challenging times? Now, let's explore the steady hand guiding the royal family through this crisis. The weight of Andrew's scandal on the royal family. For decades, the royal family was an enduring symbol of dignity and tradition, with only the occasional hint of controversy breaking the surface. Their public image was carefully crafted, and the monarchy enjoyed respect and admiration worldwide. However, this carefully maintained image came crashing down when Prince Andrew's connection to Jeffrey Epstein was exposed. What began as a series of disturbing rumors quickly escalated into a full-blown scandal, forcing the royal family into an intense period of crisis management that would stretch on for years. The monarchy, once known for its stability, now found itself navigating a storm unlike anything it had ever faced before.
I think, Andrew, actually you designed it, didn't you?
I helped in this design.
What do you mean with sketches and things?
As the scandal grew, the royal family's reputation was severely damaged, but the storm didn't stop there. The release of new Epstein documents sparked even more public interest, revealing even more disturbing details. These fresh revelations added fuel to the already raging fire, stirring up even greater public outrage. The situation became even more intense as the monarchy's credibility was questioned further, and the media's focus shifted to uncovering every last piece of the puzzle. The scandal seemed far from over, and the pressure on the royal family only continued to rise. With each new scandal, the royal family's image continued to erode. The press, social media, and public opinion were relentless in their scrutiny, questioning the monarchy's integrity and credibility. The royals found themselves in a rare position, having to act quickly to prevent further damage to their image. Every headline felt like another blow to the once untouchable institution, and the carefully curated image of the royal family's stability and respectability seemed to be vanishing before their eyes. But just as the situation appeared to be spiraling out of control, Kate Middleton, the Princess of Wales, stepped in. Her leadership couldn't have come at a more critical moment. As the royal family's future hung in the balance, Kate quickly emerged as a calm, poised, and steady presence, ready to guide the family through this turbulent time. Unlike her in-laws, who had been caught up in controversy, Kate focused on restoring the royal family's legacy of service and dignity. Kate's approach brought a refreshing shift during a time of crisis. With her genuine grace and strong sense of empathy, she gave the royal family a real opportunity to regain public trust. Her commitment to charitable causes, down-to-earth personality, and calm demeanor in the face of pressure made her stand out as a symbol of strength. Through it all, Kate demonstrated that the monarchy wasn't just about tradition, but had a real human side worth supporting. Her actions reminded the public that, despite the challenges, the royal family still had something meaningful to offer. Thanks to Kate's decisive leadership, the royal family was given a rare opportunity to move forward from the scandal. In doing so, Kate became a beacon of hope, reminding the world that, even in the darkest moments, the monarchy could still have a guiding light. Her actions proved that the royals still had a chance to reclaim their place in the hearts of the public, and Kate Middleton had become the one to lead them there. Andrew's scandal has challenged the royal family's long-standing reputation for decorum, with his actions often forcing Kate to step in and clean up the mess. But how has the royal family responded to Andrew's misdeeds? And what role is Kate playing in defending the family's interests? Let's dive into the details. Royal family's response to Andrew's actions. Prince Andrew's unforgivable actions have placed the royal family in a constant state of crisis management. But their response has been anything but rushed or frantic. Rather than acting out of fear or desperation, the family has adopted a well-thought-out approach, one that blends grace, calm, and meticulous planning. Leading the charge through this turbulent time is Kate Middleton, whose steady leadership has proven vital. With her composed presence and strategic decisions, Kate has played a key role in guiding the royal family through this storm, helping them navigate the turmoil with dignity and control. Kate isn't just standing by, waiting for the storm to pass. She has stepped up. Her ability to stay calm and composed under pressure has made her the perfect figurehead for the royal family at this moment. Rather than retreating from the public eye in the face of scandal, Kate has taken the opportunity to prove that she can hold her own and represent the monarchy at its best. Her actions have shown that she is not just another royal figure. Kate has taken on the role of someone who can lead the family through this dark chapter with strength and poise. Her sense of duty is evident in everything she does, from her public appearances to her private conversations. Whether she's attending charity events or making subtle yet meaningful public gestures, Kate is always focused on making sure that the royal family remains united, despite the chaos surrounding Andrew.
I then asked them to change. I'm not quite sure what the shape of the original that I drew.
The royals can still be seen as an institution that stands for something good. Kate has become a symbol of resilience in a time when the family desperately needs it. Her demeanor isn't just one of outward calmness. It reflects a deep strength that inspires those around her. She understands the gravity of the situation and doesn't shy away from the challenge of restoring the monarchy's reputation. She is fully aware that her actions could define the future of the royal family, and she's taking that responsibility seriously. In many ways, Kate has emerged as the royal family's strongest hope for moving forward. She's far more than just a passive observer or a symbolic figure. She is taking an active role in shaping the story. Through her calm, thoughtful actions, Kate has proven she can lead the family through one of its toughest challenges. Her strategic, well-planned approach ensures the royal family's reputation doesn't solely hinge on Prince Andrew's mistakes. Instead, Kate's leadership brings a sense of direction and control, showing that the family can rebuild and move past the scandal with grace and strength. As the world watches, Kate is giving the royal family something they've lacked for years: hope. Hope that they can still be seen as a symbol of unity, dignity, and respect, even after the chaos. Through her actions, she's showing everyone that despite the scandal, the monarchy is far from finished. The royal family has paid a heavy price in damage control due to Andrew's scandal. But does he also face consequences for his actions? And what price does he actually pay? Does it match the severity of his offense, or is it far greater than what he deserves? Now let's unravel the royal family's unavoidable break with a once promising son. Prince Andrew's fall from grace. Prince Andrew's dramatic fall from grace has been both rapid and complete. The titles that once defined his royal identity, titles he held with great pride, have now been stripped away. The Duke of York, a title steeped in centuries of history, and his prestigious Knight of the Garter honor, both symbols of royal respect, have been revoked. With the loss of these titles, Andrew's influence and status within the royal family have vanished. What was once regarded as an unassailable royal reputation has now shattered, leaving him with little more than a tarnished legacy and a diminished role within the monarchy. For years, Prince Andrew fought to hold on to his position, even as the scandals surrounding him grew harder to ignore. But his connection to Jeffrey Epstein, a convicted sex offender, was the final blow to his reputation. The royal family, already reeling from the consequences of Andrew's actions, was pushed to its limits. Epstein's sinister ties loomed over the monarchy like a dark cloud, with every new revelation adding more pressure. What started as a private scandal quickly escalated into a public crisis, one that threatened not only Andrew, but the entire royal family, dragging them deeper into a mess they couldn't control. The turning point came when the royal family made the tough decision to cut all ties with Prince Andrew. This wasn't just about his past mistakes. It was about safeguarding the monarchy's reputation and ensuring its future in the eyes of the public. The family realized that continuing to stand by Andrew, whose actions had become a serious burden, could no longer be justified. The damage he had caused was too great, and the monarchy's standing was at stake. In the end, protecting the institution became more important than loyalty to one individual, the end of a time when Andrew was seen as someone who could carry the royal name with pride. Now, his name would forever be linked to scandal, and the monarchy was determined to move on without him. This painful decision was a necessary step for the royal family to rebuild and look to the future. The scandal Andrew became embroiled in cost him the honor of his royal title. But what role is Kate Middleton playing to ensure that the stain on Andrew's image doesn't affect the monarchy as a whole? Now let's dive into Kate Middleton's role in restoring the monarchy's image. The royal family's anchor of grace and unity amid crisis. Amid the royal crisis brought on by Prince Andrew's scandal, Kate Middleton has proven to be a steady and unwavering force, helping to maintain the royal family's reputation. While the scandal threatened to tear apart everything the monarchy had built, Kate's calm leadership has been essential in ensuring that the royal family remains a symbol of strength, unity, and grace. Every public appearance Kate makes is part of a strategic plan designed to show the world that the royal family is far bigger than any one person's mistakes. As the media tried to drag the family through the mud, Kate stepped forward with poise, reminding the public that the royals represent more than individual flaws. They embody values that have stood the test of time. Through each carefully chosen event, Kate has shown solidarity and resilience, demonstrating that despite the chaos, the monarchy can remain a source of strength and stability. However, it's not just her appearances that have made Kate invaluable during this crisis. It's her genuine connection with people. Whether she's meeting with charity leaders or spending time with children, Kate's natural warmth and understanding of the public's concerns make her presence feel authentic. Her ability to connect with others, even in the midst of a crisis, showcases her human side, which is rare among public figures, especially royalty. What truly sets Kate apart is her ability to balance the weight of her role with a level of compassion that never feels forced. While many public figures may struggle to maintain this balance, Kate does so effortlessly. Her empathy shines through in everything she does, whether it's listening to others, handling difficult situations with grace, or showing a deep concern for the well-being of those around her. At a time when the royal family needed a face that could represent the values of the monarchy, Kate has proved that she is not just Prince William's wife. She is a leader in her own right. She carries herself with strength, anchoring the family during their most challenging period. Kate has become the royal family's most valuable asset in this crisis, showing that she is not only capable of surviving difficult times, but can also help the monarchy emerge stronger and more united. Through her thoughtful actions and relatable personality, she's reminded the public that even in the darkest moments, there is hope for the future of the royal family. Every time Kate steps into the spotlight, she sends a message, not just to the public, but also to the media and the royal family itself, that the family remains united and strong. A great instance of this was her visit to Westminster Abbey for Commonwealth Day. This wasn't just another royal event, it was a symbolic statement of unity. By standing alongside the senior royals, Kate made it clear that despite ongoing scandals, the family remained intact and committed to their duties. Her presence at the event reinforced the idea that the monarchy is resilient. Even when the family was under intense scrutiny, Kate's calm demeanor helped shift the focus back to what the royal family truly represents: unity, duty, and commitment to the people. Kate's ability to lead with grace during such a time has proven her growing importance within the royal family, becoming a beacon of hope for the monarchy's future. Beyond Kate's efforts to protect the monarchy's image from Andrew's mess, what is the stance of Kate and her husband, Prince William, on the entire situation? Are they simply focused on preserving the monarchy's reputation, or have they also addressed Andrew's scandal directly, making their position clear on his misdeeds? What exactly is their stance? Let's find out. A powerful stand against the Epstein scandal. For the first time, Prince William and Kate Middleton openly addressed the growing scandal involving Jeffrey Epstein and its connection to the royal family. This marked a significant moment, as the royal couple chose to confront an issue that had overshadowed them for years. Their statement wasn't just a standard response, it came from a place of true empathy and care. They expressed heartfelt concern for the victims who suffered due to Epstein's actions, making it clear they stood in solidarity with those affected. By speaking out, they revealed a more human side of the royal family, offering support and showing a willingness to take responsibility for the fallout, proving they were committed to addressing the damage caused and prioritizing the victims' needs. In their statement, Prince William and Kate Middleton made it clear that the royal family's thoughts were not just with the victims, but also focused on the long-lasting impact the abuse had on their lives. They took the opportunity to emphasize that their sympathies were fully with the survivors, making sure the public understood that the royal family was not indifferent to the immense pain caused by this scandal. This rare moment of openness was crucial, showing the world that, despite the royal family's usual silence on internal matters, they stood firmly in support of those who had suffered. It was a powerful message of compassion and commitment to justice. The significance of this moment was amplified by its timing. As the Epstein scandal unfolded, many in the royal family were criticized for staying out of sight or avoiding confrontation, making it seem like they were unwilling to take a firm stance. But Prince William and Kate chose to step forward when public trust in the monarchy was slipping. Their clear, direct response was more than just addressing the issue. It was a deliberate effort to rebuild faith in the royal family. By acknowledging the gravity of the situation, they demonstrated that the royal family wouldn't simply ignore the devastating impact of the scandal, sending a message that they were committed to facing the crisis head-on.
royalty. And they always ask actually unusual questions often.
This rare show of public vulnerability was also important for another reason. It showed the world that the royals, at least in this instance, could no longer remain silent spectators. Their willingness to speak up was an essential step in breaking the silence and showing the public that the royal family was ready to take a stand. Prince William and Kate proved that they could balance duty with empathy, something that many had questioned in recent years. Their statement not only solidified their position, but also demonstrated a much-needed shift in how the royal family was willing to engage with the public on critical matters. By stepping forward, William and Kate signaled that they were not afraid to face difficult conversations and take responsibility when necessary. But what are the implications of the future king and queen distancing themselves from Andrew's scandal? Could this expose him to further legal scrutiny? And how will the monarchy navigate such a storm? Let's find out. Prince Andrew's arrest and Kate taking charge. In February 2026, when Prince Andrew was arrested on serious allegations of sharing top-secret information with Jeffrey Epstein, it wasn't just another setback for the royal family. It was yet another layer of disgrace that deepened his already tarnished image. The arrest added new fuel to the fire of public outrage and intensified the already ongoing scrutiny of the royal family. As more details about Andrew's connection to Epstein came to light, it became clear that the royal family could no longer remain silent or distant. Every new revelation felt like another blow, pulling them further into the crisis. The royal family, already struggling with the aftermath of Andrew's past scandals, now found themselves in damage control mode after his arrest. They were overwhelmed by public outrage, a relentless media frenzy, and an increasing number of questions about their ability to manage the crisis. What started as a scandal about Andrew had quickly escalated into a crisis that threatened to overshadow the entire monarchy. The royals couldn't afford any more mistakes. They understood the gravity of the situation. The consequences of Andrew's actions were no longer something they could ignore or downplay, and they knew the family's future depended on how they handled this. It was no longer just about Andrew, it was about saving the monarchy itself. Amid the chaos, the royal family had one steady, unwavering figure to help guide them through the storm: Kate Middleton. As the crisis escalated, Kate stepped up in a way that no one else in the family had, naturally taking on a leadership role that was both crucial and fitting. Despite the turmoil surrounding her, Kate remained calm and composed, tackling the most important issues head-on.
And the work of the Centre for Early Childhood stems from one essential truth.
She focused on what the royal family could control, protecting their image, upholding their public responsibilities, and delivering a clear message to the world. Her strong presence and decisive actions ensured that, even in the darkest times, the monarchy could weather the storm with dignity and purpose. Kate's role in this crisis wasn't just about standing in the background. She became the public face of the royal family's efforts to separate themselves from Prince Andrew. With each public appearance and every carefully chosen word, she worked tirelessly to restore some dignity to a family whose reputation had been deeply tarnished. By taking charge during such a critical time, Kate showed that the monarchy could still count on strong, dependable leadership, even in the midst of its most serious crisis in years. Her ability to step up and handle the pressure not only helped stabilize the royal family's image, but also proved her invaluable presence in challenging moments. With Kate at the helm, the royal family made it clear that they were determined not to let Andrew's mistakes define their future. As the public watched, Kate remained focused, showing the world that the family was willing to take the necessary steps to protect their legacy and rebuild trust, one decision at a time. Kate has maintained her calm and represented the strength of the royal family, even as Andrew was arrested. But could there be something even more disastrous awaiting Andrew beyond the arrest? What could be the ultimate price he might pay for his connection to Fender? Now, let's uncover Prince Andrew's future in the royal family. Excluding Andrew from the line of succession. The big question now is whether Prince Andrew will ever have a place in royal life again. After years of scandal, his actions have left a stain on the royal family's reputation, and the future of his involvement with the monarchy is uncertain. Recent reports have suggested that the British government is seriously considering new legislation that would permanently exclude him from the line of succession. This could be the final step in cutting ties between Andrew and the royal family, making it absolutely clear that his past actions are no longer acceptable in the eyes of the monarchy and the public.
On that particular day that we now understand is the date.
This decision could signal the end of Prince Andrew's royal connection, something that once seemed unthinkable for someone so closely tied to the throne. For many, this move feels long overdue. His scandals have stirred up endless controversy, and it's become painfully clear that the monarchy can no longer bear the weight of his actions. The royal family faces growing pressure to move on from the past, and they know they can't do so while Andrew is still connected to them. The proposed decision to exclude him would be a decisive break, marking the end of his public role in the royal family and allowing the institution to move forward without the constant baggage of his actions. But even as these discussions unfold, the royal family is looking ahead, and they're determined to put this scandal behind them. With Kate Middleton now taking on a leading role, the family has a chance to move past the turmoil and focus on rebuilding their image. Kate, with her grace, composure, and steady leadership, has shown she is ready to lead the family through this difficult time.
My kiddies are very sad. We have to keep it a big secret.
She has become the face of their efforts to restore trust with the public, focusing on unity, charity, and a renewed sense of duty. Her actions have made it clear that the royal family is not defined by one individual's mistakes, but by the collective strength of its members. Kate's influence has never been more crucial. As the royal family struggles to recover from the lasting impact of Andrew's scandal, they are turning to her for guidance through these challenging times. Her steady leadership brings a much-needed sense of hope and direction, offering the family a path forward. With her at the forefront, there is now a chance for the monarchy to step into a new chapter, one where they can move past the weight of previous mistakes. Kate's presence is a symbol of progress, showing that the family can rebuild, restore their reputation, and look toward a brighter, more stable future. The royals are ready to close this chapter and start anew, and with Kate Middleton at the helm, they have the perfect figure to lead them through this difficult transition. The question now is not if they can move on, but how quickly they can leave the scandal behind and reclaim the public's trust. Beyond the possibility of, with Andrew losing his place in the royal line of succession due to his scandal, what future awaits him, regardless of the decisions made by those in power within the monarchy? And what does Kate's unwavering support for the monarchy mean for the throne, both now and in the future? Let's find out. The future of the royal family after the scandal. The fallout from Prince Andrew's scandal has undeniably rocked the royal family, creating a crisis of public trust that has threatened to tarnish their image for good. However, amid the storm, Kate Middleton has emerged as a beacon of hope for the monarchy. Her leadership during these turbulent times holds the potential to reshape the future of the royal family in a way that could revitalize their public image and secure their relevance in an ever-changing world. Kate's remarkable ability to handle public scrutiny has proven invaluable. In an era where royal figures are under constant media microscope, Kate has managed to remain composed, keeping her focus on what truly matters: the royal family's mission and service to the public. Her relatable and positive image is a crucial asset, one that the monarchy needs to hold on to during such a challenging period. Unlike many public figures who buckle under pressure, Kate has remained steadfast, showing the public that the royal family can still maintain their dignity and integrity, even when faced with controversy. As the future queen, Kate has a delicate role to play. She must balance tradition with the evolving expectations of modern society. The world has changed, and with it, the public's views on royalty and monarchy. The scandal surrounding Andrew only adds to the pressure Kate faces, but she has shown time and again that she is more than capable of stepping up. Her ability to connect with people, to show empathy and understanding while still fulfilling her royal duties, makes her an ideal figure to lead the monarchy into a new chapter. One of Kate's greatest strengths is her unwavering focus on unity, charity, and public service. In a time when the royal family has been divided by scandal and criticism, Kate is working to remind the world of the monarchy's true purpose: to serve the people, to give back, and to unite rather than divide. Her dedication to charity work, especially her focus on mental health and children's well-being, offers a glimpse of what the monarchy could become, a modern institution that aligns itself with values and causes that resonate with today's society. Kate's actions have the potential to create a new era for the royal family, one that focuses less on maintaining outdated traditions and more on evolving with the times while still upholding the values that have always defined the monarchy: duty, service, and stability. By focusing on these pillars, Kate is not just helping to weather the storm of scandal, she's also rebuilding the royal family's legacy. Her leadership in this crisis is not just about holding things together now, it's about setting a positive tone for the future. Kate is reminding the public that the monarchy can evolve, that it can still be an institution of trust and dignity, even in an age where public opinion shifts more rapidly than ever. Through her grace, poise, and unwavering commitment, Kate Middleton has the power to lead the royal family into a new era, one where their relevance and purpose are renewed for generations to come. So, what do you think of Kate's actions in protecting the monarchy? Could this signal her future stability within it? We would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.